Hey everyone, what's up? Today we're diving into a topic I'm super passionate about, building wealth and achieving financial freedom. The key? Creating assets that work for you, so you can make money without lifting a finger. Now you might be thinking, is that even possible? Absolutely. There are tons of ways to generate passive income and build long-term wealth. In this video, I'm breaking down 12 of my favorite assets that can help you do just that. Think of it like this. An asset is anything that puts money in your pocket without you having to trade your precious time for it. By building up multiple streams of passive income, you can achieve financial freedom and live life on your own terms. Let's dive right in. Alright, let's start with something most of you are familiar with, pensions. It's one of the most well-known ways to generate passive income down the line. You work hard, contribute to the system, and when you retire, you receive a steady stream of income. But here's the thing, while pensions are great, I'm all about taking control of your financial future and not relying solely on someone else to secure it. That's why I want to show you some other powerful assets that you can start building today. These are assets that you have direct control over, allowing you to diversify your income streams and potentially retire even earlier. Think of it like this, a pension is like having a safety net. But wouldn't it be even better to have multiple safety nets and a trampoline too? So, let's move on to some assets that you can start building right now. Now, let's talk about real estate. I know what you're thinking. Isn't real estate crazy expensive? And yeah, it can be, but it doesn't have to be. The key is to treat real estate like the asset it is. Your primary residence, the place where you live, that's not an asset in the traditional sense. It's more of a liability because it takes money out of your pocket every month for the mortgage, property taxes, maintenance, you name it. But when you invest in real estate with the intention of renting it out, the game changes completely. Suddenly, you're the landlord, and that monthly rent is flowing into your bank account. And it's not just limited to residential properties. Think bigger commercial buildings, office spaces, even those little retail spaces you see in strip malls. They can all generate serious passive income. Just remember, if you're hiring staff like lifeguards or maintenance crews, it starts to lean more towards a business, which we'll talk about next. Okay, let's switch gears to something a little different. Vending machines. Yeah, you heard me right. Those unassuming boxes in the corner can actually be little gold mines if you play your cards right. We're talking about those coffee machines, snack dispensers, and even those fancy water refill stations you see popping up everywhere. The beauty of vending machines is that they require minimal effort once they're up and running. You find a good location with high foot traffic, stock it up and let it do its thing. You can hire someone to handle the restocking and maintenance for you, turning it into a truly passive income stream. Remember, the goal here is to work smarter, not harder. Chapter 4, Businesses from Self-Employed to Empire Builder. Now let's talk about businesses. I know, running a business doesn't exactly sound passive, but hear me out. While you're in the trenches, building your business from the ground up, it's definitely not passive. You're putting in the sweat equity, the long hours, and wearing all the hats. But if you do it right, you can transition from being self-employed to becoming a true business owner. And that's where the magic happens. The key is to build a business that can eventually run itself, without you needing to be there for every little detail. This means putting systems in place, delegating tasks, and building a team you trust. At first, you're the one turning the gears, but eventually the machine is running smoothly on its own. That's when your business truly becomes an asset, generating passive income whether you're working in it or not. And the beauty of businesses is that they can take on so many forms. Chapter 5. Intellectual Property. Your ideas, your income. Let's talk about something a little more abstract but equally powerful: intellectual property. This is all about leveraging your knowledge, creativity, and expertise to create assets that generate passive income. One of the most popular ways to do this is by writing an ebook. Once it's published online, it can generate sales for years to come without you having to lift a finger. And it's not just limited to ebooks. You can create online courses, workshops, templates, or even design digital products like stock photos or music. Another avenue is blogging. Build a loyal following, create valuable content, and monetize it through advertising, affiliate marketing, or even by selling your own products or services. Chapter 6. Network marketing, building your network, building your wealth. Now let's talk about network marketing. I know it often gets a bad rap, and yeah, there are definitely some shady companies out there. But if you can find a reputable company with a product or service you believe in, network marketing can be a legitimate way to build a passive income stream. The key here is to approach it with the right mindset. It takes work, dedication, and a genuine desire to help others. Just remember to do your research, choose your partners wisely, and always prioritize building genuine relationships over making a quick buck. Chapter 7. Gaming machines, high stakes, high rewards? Let's dive into a more unconventional asset class gaming machines. We're talking slot machines, roulette wheels, and even those digital betting terminals you see in casinos and arcades. The gaming industry is heavily regulated, and finding the right location and obtaining the necessary licenses can be a challenge. But if you can navigate the legal landscape and find a prime spot with high foot traffic, gaming machines can generate significant passive income. Just remember, this is a high-risk, high-reward investment, so it's crucial to do your due diligence, understand the regulations, and potentially consult with a legal professional before diving in. Chapter 8. Bank deposits, playing it safe, earning interest. Now, let's talk about a more traditional low-risk option for generating passive income bank deposits. We're talking about certificates of deposit, money market accounts, and even high-yield savings accounts. While these options typically offer lower returns compared to other investments, they provide a safe and stable way to earn interest on your money. Plus, with FDIC insurance, your deposits are protected up to a certain amount, providing peace of mind knowing your money is safe. Chapter 9. Arcade machines nostalgia meets profitability. Let's take a trip down memory lane and talk about arcade machines. Remember those classic games like Pac-Man, Donkey Kong, and Street Fighter? Well, they can actually be a fun and potentially profitable way to generate passive income. The key is to find a location with high foot traffic and a nostalgic crowd, like a bar, a bowling alley, or even a movie theater. Just make sure to factor in the cost of maintenance, repairs, and occasional upgrades to keep those games running smoothly. Chapter 10. Stock market, riding the waves to financial freedom. Now let's talk about the stock market. Investing in the stock market is all about buying shares of ownership in publicly traded companies. One strategy for generating passive income in the stock market is by investing in dividend-paying stocks. These are companies that share a portion of their profits with their shareholders on a regular basis, typically quarterly. Another option is to invest in index funds or exchange-traded funds, also known as ETFs. These are baskets of stocks that track a particular market index like the S&P 500. They offer instant diversification and can be a great way to passively grow your wealth over time. Chapter 11. Peer-to-peer lending, becoming the bank. Let's talk about a more modern approach to investing peer-to-peer lending, also known as P2P lending. This is where you become the bank, lending your money directly to borrowers through online platforms. As an investor, you can earn interest on your loans, and because you're lending to individuals, the interest rates can be significantly higher than traditional savings accounts or CDs. However, it's important to remember that P2P lending does come with risks. Borrowers may default on their loans, so it's crucial to diversify your investments across multiple borrowers to mitigate your risk. Chapter 12. Heavy machinery, big investments, big returns. Let's wrap things up with a more capital-intensive but potentially lucrative asset class heavy machinery. We're talking about those big yellow machines you see on construction sites like excavators, bulldozers, and cranes. These machines are expensive to purchase up front, but they can also generate significant rental income. By purchasing and renting out heavy machinery, you can tap into a steady stream of passive income. Just make sure to factor in the costs of maintenance, storage, and insurance when calculating your potential returns. Outro: build your empire, one asset at a time. So there you have it, 12 assets that can help you make money without working, or at least without trading your time for money. Remember, building wealth and achieving financial freedom is a journey, not a sprint. Start by identifying assets that align with your risk tolerance, investment goals, and available capital. Don't be afraid to start small and gradually build your portfolio over time. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel for more awesome content and hit that notification bell so you never miss an upload. Until next time, keep hustling, keep learning, and keep building your empire, one asset at a time.